Alright, you're welcome to my channel. If this is your first time, I want you to subscribe and of course enable the notification button so that whenever I drop a video, you'll be the first person to see it. So today, I want us to talk about democracy. Is there any nation on earth that is actually practicing democracy? Your guess is as good as mine. Yeah, this is Cause Narrative. Let's get into it. So, is there true democracy? Of course, there is no democracy. No country on earth has the balls to practice true democracy. It's an illusion. A lot of people think, as a matter of fact, some nations think, especially America, they actually thought that democracy is what they are practicing. So people believe that America is the freest nation in the world. But they can see it's happening right now. Is that democracy? Of course it's not. That's an illusion. Democracy is an illusion. You claim to be socialist, but then what you have is not democracy. You can't be a patriarchy and then you say you are practicing democracy. You can't be an imperialist and then you say you are practicing democracy. You can't be a capitalist and then you say you are practicing democracy. If we take away patriarchy, we take away imperialism, we have socialism, and that put power in the hand of the people. So tell me, which nation on earth that the people have power? Of course not. You can't even speak. There are things that you cannot even speak. Just a post on your social media and you have federal agents knocking at your door. Why do people pretend? Why are nations pretending to practice democracy? It doesn't exist. But in my opinion, is it a good thing that democracy doesn't exist? Of course it's not a good thing. Powers cannot be in the hands of certain individuals. Tell me why I should buy a form to run for a certain office with money that I cannot even afford. How can you work for the government and then you want to run for an office? You discover that you need to cough out at least $250,000 to buy the form to contest for that office. That also explains that only a certain individual can confidently afford that, which also means that those offices are also reserved for a certain people. Is that truly democracy? Of course it's not. It's just an illusion. How can you be a capitalist and then you say you are a Democrat? How can you be an imperialist and then you say you are a Democrat? How can you be a patriarchist and then you say you are a Democrat? Of course you don't believe in democracy. You are a liar. You can't say you believe in democracy, but then you get into power. You don't practice democracy. Tell me why. This is very concerning to me. Tell me why some things are classified and are regarded as classified informations. And then only certain individuals who are still up there knows what is in that file, in those files. But they are termed classified. Why? You are not better than anyone. Just because you occupy a certain office doesn't put you in a position to know more than I do. I still stand against putting some informations as classified, thereby hiding it from the people. Where is the democracy? A lot of elections right now in the so-called democratic nations, countries who believe they practice democracy, most of their elections They are all illusions. No election is most of the elections are no longer how the people vote. It is still reserved for certain people. So when the person they want is not getting the vote, they manipulate it. So where is the democracy? It doesn't exist. It's an illusion. Let's talk about the greatest country in the world, United States. The freest country in the world. But who's free? Let's talk about the sitting president, Donald Trump. Is he a Democrat? Is Donald Trump actually a Democrat? Here is my position about Donald Trump. Everything he's done and he's doing is exactly what he said he was going to do. Will I sit here and condemn him? I will never do that. And I'll tell you why. He never told America that I'm going to make it juicy for everyone. He never said that. He said this is what he was going to do. And he's doing exactly what he said. He said almost everything before, even years before the election, months before the election. And they voted for him because they believed what he said he was going to do is what will make America great again. And then they voted for him. So, in my opinion, he is doing exactly what he said he was going to do. And I love it. I love it because you shouldn't make a promise during campaign and then get into office and not fulfill them. He made promises and is fulfilling them. Is that a good leadership? Absolutely yes. Do I love Donald Trump? Is Donald Trump lovable? The answer is no. He's not a lovable man. Why? Because if you do not know him, you can't actually love him. You can't actually like him. Because he talks differently from the regular politicians. But I personally, do I love Donald Trump? Of course I do. Of course I do. And why is that? Because he said he was going to do something. And he's doing it. I have never seen a leader of any nation who would do exactly what he said he was going to do, even if it is unfavorable to even to those who voted for him. He said he was going to do it. And he made it clear it's not going to be juicy, but this is what will make America great again. And he kept to his word. He did it. And he's doing it. Why will I hate such a man? Of course I can't hate such a man. He's doing what he has to do. People voted for him. Now, if you don't like what he's doing, what should you do? Get into the street, destroy properties, start rioting, start protesting, looting. Is that what you're supposed to do? Of course not. You can't do that. So what do? You wait for the next election. The next election will tell. Let's see if he's going to get as much vote as he got or he's going to get more. In my opinion, he may get more. But can he run again for presidency? Of course not. So, if you are pained at this time, be patient for the next election. And then, it's going out anyway. And then you can vote whoever you want. Is President Trump a genius? Maybe not. Politically, maybe not. But in other areas, maybe. After all, he's a good father. He's a good family man. So, I'll leave it there. Thank you. This is Course Narrative. See you next time. Bye-bye.